I'm Susan. Today I am trying a new Instant Pot recipe. It's been a while since I've tried one. And this is pork loin in the Instant Pot. And it has a gravy that's supposed to cook up. My pork loin's a little bit larger, so I'm just going to go a little bit longer on the time and hope for the best. So I hope everybody's doing great. And without further ado, let's get started. For this recipe, you'll need a boneless pork loin, and I'm using, mine is about 4 pounds. It calls for 2 to 3 pounds, but this is what we have. So I'm just going to heap my measurements for the seasonings. And the seasonings are 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, a 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper, and a teaspoon of paprika. You'll need a tablespoon of olive oil. You'll need 1 1/4 cups of low sodium chicken broth. I'm using my 8 quart, and it's for an 8 quart pot to use 1 3/4. It called for an 8 pot to use 1/4 cup of low sodium soy sauce, 1/4 cup of honey, and this honey is from a lady from our church. She has bees. You'll need 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and unfortunately I didn't have enough in my tube, so I have to use a can. It calls for a tablespoon of Dijon mustard. I don't have any Dijon mustard, and my husband really doesn't like Dijon mustard, so I'm using yellow mustard. You'll need 4 cloves of garlic, minced, and eventually we'll need 2 tablespoons of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water. First of all, I'm cutting my Instant Pot on to saute to let it get hot, and I'm going to pat dry my pork loin, and I'm going to combine the paprika, garlic powder, thyme, salt, and pepper, and stir it to mix, and I'm going to rub the mixture all over the sides of the pork. Now that my Instant Pot's hot, I'm going to add in my oil and let it get hot as well. Now that my olive oil is hot, I want to sear all the sides of my pork loin. All the sides, ends, everything. And it'll be about 1 to 2 minutes per side. And then you'll remove the pork to a clean plate and turn off the saute function. While I was searing my pork, I decided to cut it in half just to make things a little bit easier for me. Now I want to pour in my chicken broth, and I want to scrape up all the little brown bits on the bottom of my pot. That'll give it flavor, and it'll keep the hot, where it's burn notice coming on. And after you scrape that up, you want to add your soy sauce, honey, tomato paste, mustard, and garlic, and stir a whisk until it's well combined. And then you'll add your pork back into the pot. Now you want to close your lid and move the steam release valve to the sealing position. And you want to pressure cook it on high for 14 minutes for a 2-pound, 16 minutes for 2.5, and 18 minutes for a 3-pound roast. Since mine was 4, I went over. And I think I went a little bit too over. It was still good, but it could have been more tender and juicy. And I think I went 25 minutes, and I think I probably
once it's
would have been
done,
okay,
you still want to let it
since
come
cutting
down
in
to
half,
natural
just doing
pressure,
the 20
naturally
maybe.
for about 20
But
minutes,
it was
and
still
just let it
had
sit
a
in
wonderful
there.
flavor. And now you want to remove your meat and let it set for about 10 minutes, and rest. And I'm going to add my slurry, which is 2 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed with 2 tablespoons of water, into my juice that's in my pot and let it thicken a little bit. And as I said, this ended up being such a good flavor, and my family liked it. I think it could have just cooked a little bit less. It was a little bit tough, but I think that was because I cooked it too long. Once your sauce is thickened, you want to remove your inner pot out so it'll quit cooking. And here it is. Just slice it up and pour you a little bit of that sauce over the top. And as I said, it was so good. It had such a good flavor. We really enjoyed it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Ring that bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Y'all have a great and wonderful day. And take care. Until next time. Bye, y'all.